guys, welcome back. So today, 1st of June, it's a Monday, it's a public holiday here in Jakarta. This weekend has been the first real weekend of training for me since I had a bit of a injury with my left hip. So I've been taking it easy. I've changed my shoes. I'm kind of putting the injury down, not to old age, but to my Hoka Mafati X trainers, which for me I think were just too high, too cushioned, and they were forcing me to move in a slightly different way, which was giving me the issue with the hip. That's my theory anyway. So I have a new pair of Asics Trabuco 4. So let's see how those go. Today's their first outing. As I said, it's Monday today. Yesterday, Sunday, recovery day. Saturday was my long run, 28 kilometers. So just getting back into it gradually. Let's see how it goes today. Alright. Okay, session going okay so far, no issues. No issues with the hip. Shoes feel okay. Next week I'm starting my hill training in earnest. So I've got a plan to go to a place called Sentul, which is kind of near Bogor, about 2 hours south of Jakarta. So it's got some reasonable trails down there, I've been told. Looks like it's got a reasonable spread of GPX files as well for that area. So I'm going to go down early Saturday morning, come back Saturday night, just do it as an initial recce run, see how it goes, try out a few trails. If that goes okay, I'll do the same thing, couple of weekends each month. So I guess that's probably what's going to be in the next video, just to give you a bit of advance notice of that. And it'll be a wee change from urban Jakarta, which is almost 100% flat and polluted, sometimes a little bit busy, but I'm not complaining. Jakarta's a wonderful place, really. So anyway, so that's what I've got to look forward to next weekend. Let's see how that goes. As you know, it's also less than 3 months to UTMB Mont Blanc, so I need to get my training back up to speed. The hills, of course, will help that. Then it's Sentul. I need to get the distance going again as well, the weekly distance and my overall long run distance. This hip injury's really slowed me down a bit and curtailed the distance. So it's going to be a real big push over the next 3 months or so, just to get myself up to speed. So yeah, should be interesting. This is my least favourite part of this training route, to be honest. Traffic's actually lighter than normal at the moment. Usually it's a bit busier, nose to tail, going at a real snail's pace, and pollution, you know, it gets really inside you. But overall, can't complain. It's a route that I've used to train for West Island Way, for UTMB Chiang Mai, UTMB Trans Jeju, Lakes Traverse. So it's done its job, that's for sure. So I really can't complain. Anyway, keep going. Let's go. So getting back to UTMB, training is definitely behind where it should be. I'm not covering enough distance, and I've not yet done any real hill training other than the parking garage near to the apartment. So it's really got to be a big effort between now and end of August. If I'm honest, at the moment I don't feel like I've got it in me to finish that race within the cutoff. So that's a added bit of motivation for me. Kick up the arse just to get me moving. Having said that, I'm really looking forward to taking part. I cannot wait to be on that starting line at Chamonix, and I'm going to give it my best shot between now and the race. So it's one of these races I'm only going to do once in my life. So I'm going to go for it. See how far we get.
Ini siapa namanya? Opi.
It's actually quite a pleasant place to train, to be honest. There's always lots of people out, lots of families. Early evening and early morning, you've got a lot of runners as well. So yeah, no, it's one of the nicer parts of the city, I think. Okay, 2/3 of the session done. Still feeling good. No aches and pains. Feet are okay. Shoes seem to be holding up. So all a good sign. Enjoying the training. Getting a bit more busy here. So my friend the pollution, but not to worry. Can manage. Almost done. Cheers. I really love trail running and ultramarathons, but training for those events in a large city at sea level, that's got no hills, it's got a lot of traffic pollution. It's really not ideal preparation. It's really not how I'd want to do it, but I guess no choice, right? But this is where we are, and that's just one of the things I've had to learn to deal with. You've just got to make the best of what you've got, where you are, and the time you have, and go for it. And so far, I've only had one DNF out of all the ultras I've entered for, so it's a lesson in there. It can be done. You don't need to live rurally or train rurally on the hills every weekend. There are other ways to do it. Right, almost home. Okay guys, Monday 1st of June, 20 kilometre, second run of the weekend, done. Time for some dinner and a rest. Catch up soon.